Ah, oh, sent me back here, did it? Right. Intriguing. The gates are far too heavy for a man to lift and are instead hoisted aloft by a chain coiled about a tube that appears to be spun by motors connected to these electrical switches. Whilst the fuse is blown, the motor cannot be spun, and the gate will remain an impenetrable barrier to progress. Was it a trick? That voice on the phone, who seems so close to my own, who seems to know me so well, does he lead me for a nefarious purpose of his own secret devising? But do I have a choice? Even though his motives are unknown to me, I must find my boys. I will follow the machinery down to the very core of the earth, if it will lead me to Edwin and Enoch. Oh no. noise though, man. With a confounded fuse box. The fellow thorough in his sabotage is somewhat repetitive. I read that one. Yep. So I need to find another fuse. This should take us back to where we were before. But there's just dead rats everywhere. I didn't see that before. Von Reichenbach writes of the Odic force. Whilst that ignorant charlatan Blavatsky pontificated upon the soul, they're both cretins. To think one could strive for such great heights without wading first through puke and innard, without standing upon an architecture of bones. Montezuma was the wiser. But here in our temples of steel I have witnessed the severed head of a man recently trampled to death by a runaway carriage, immersed in a solution of the Brennenburg compound, open his eyes and cry, "Oh, where are my legs, sir? Where is my body?" We are breaking through the barriers of death itself. Oh, my dead darling Lily, it is too late for you, but I promise you this. I will save our children from death, and if need be, I will wrench them back from the blackness with this wonderful concoction. That's bleak. See, when I looked at them, yeah, it flickered that time. Oh, you fuck. Am I being silly doing this? Oh, he locked it. Thank God for that. Ugh. That's what I'm after. Oh, light's bloody flickering again. Oh, that's why. Nasty pigses. Seems this chemical processor is merely one part of a much larger complex. No easy route for me then. I will follow my fever, the calls of my children wherever they may lead me, as I move further into this strange empire. Don't know if I want to. Bloody pig ran down there, did he? That's locked. Oh, great. Oh, I bet you do, you creepy little shits. Oh, man. This looks all broken to me. What am I gonna do? Uh-oh. It's all fun and games until somebody loses an eye. Oh, hang on. Was I here a minute ago? Is that what happened then? Oh shit. That. Okay. I think I went that way before. Oh. Right. Let's play this file thing. I don't know if that was right. Oh, shit. So whatever's gonna follow me is gonna follow me? Ah, fuck. Flood breach. Emergency shutdown in place. Holy shit. Okay. The collar, the neck, the noose. Such a fanfare. The Times wrote it was a splendid occasion. The bunting stretched from streets and the fanfare blew. A proud day for the family. So I can turn these on, can I? Didn't know that. Nice. But then, what if they could stand upright and walk as men? What if the brute was harnessed us? Would they sing? Would they find their own God? I've seen these things, and I will tell you now, no. No, they will not. But they will happily accept fealty to a God thrust upon them, and worship it thus given. In this I realized they are no different to the masses. They are much the same as us. Once this irrevocable threshold is passed, I understand that we too are shackled and must be set free. To free the man, we cut the man. In order to cross that great evolutionary line, it must first be painted upon the ground. In America, they talk of building their cities to the skies. To me this seems folly, but perhaps it is simply a case of a nation founded without a history of its own. We walk upon our histories. They are compacted into the very loam beneath our feet. The engineers we employed talk to this. They talk of how, when building the underground trains, they would often come across older tunnels criss-crossing the capital. What palaces lie buried beneath us? We are digging, excavating and reappropriating what we find. At the centre of the planet, my architect tells me, there is a great iron ball. It is the egg of the world. Oh, nice. Let's just close that drawer and pretend we never saw it. We integrate the very latest knowledge of chemistry, using low levels of a laudanum derivative in feed to subdue the product even before the initiation of the process. This means that when we drag them from holding pens onto the line, they are less likely to panic and damage machine components, whether products or themselves. This section of the belt is sheathed in rubber and kept well lit to maintain good spirits, and we have actually found that the intelligent placement of gramophones and simple acoustic amplification tubes around the line means we can use music to further soothe the product. We find the bussy particularly effective in this regard. Warning, fueling pumps. Volatile chemicals are in use. These materials are highly corrosive. Wear protection. Oh, Jesus. We're going to find melted people. Whoa. Clear breathing. Oh. They're alive? Oh God. Am I about to shit a brick? That's also I want to do over here first. Appears to be some kind of fueling station. I've seen automobiles demonstrated in Mr. Yarm and Mr. Simmons' work, but the smell here is all wrong. This is not petroleum, of that I am sure. Everything suggests to me that this machine must be significant in some way. What's that? I missed that, didn't I? All the suggestions of a large workforce, yet no actual signs of life. It is every bit as if someone has attempted to carefully create the illusion of a working factory complex, yet this facade, when examined closely, is clearly just a falsification. But I must put aside my anxieties, quell the unease that pits my stomach, and continue on my path. Oh God. Imagine, they say, a machine one day that might think like a man. As if this is to be desired, one might almost boast of creating a man who breeds like a pig, men and women upon all fours, rutting carelessly, ejaculating their filthy little missives into the streets, alleys and gutters running freely with the careless spill of their conjurings, the air thick with the whimperings of lust, bodies streaked with their own emissions. We have created a world where man is so utterly debased he will spray his seed over passers-bys, and yet this is the condition Babbage aspired to. No, this is not the machine we seek. Such an entity should be nothing less than a deity, and we would fall upon our knees and worship it. We shall not carve gods to bicker and fornicate. They will exist to clean the world and set us free. I reject Babbage as I reject these men of government. Let the pigs copulate in the gutters whilst they can. We shall scoop them up and ease our ascension soon enough. Oof. Okay. Thought I was in a cellar. Guess not then. Nope. I guess people didn't like this place, did they? Oh, I don't like this place. This church is connected to the plant. How odd. However, it does suggest another route into the main part of the facility, given the locked doors around the fueling station. The truck blocks my way, however, almost as if the saboteur knew that I might consider this alternative entrance. How in blazes are we supposed to meet these damned schedules if even the basic equipment we are provided with simply will not perform its designated function? These cursed newfangled trucks will only run a fraction of the distance my old nag managed before running out of stinking gasoline. The gaffer says it's fine and there's plenty of pumps to refill them outside the factory walls, but you end up dragging a blessed tank from the truck to the nearest one to refill it, and the one in the storeroom is empty again. Can't be turning that crank handle all day only to find the tank is empty. Well, sod it, says I. Enough of a night, and to my bed I go. It's not like anyone needs access to the bleeding graveyard anyway. Harry, if you get this, I'll meet you in the Damson Templar for a jar. So where's the jug? What's that say? St Dunstan's Church. God. Nope. Who have I missing? What the? Ooh, don't want to go in there. Oh man, why did I choose this game? How's this? Oh shit. The music's slowly building. Ooh. Oh God. Oh shit, 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 shit. Dear sweet Lord of all that is good and holy, I must make my escape, grasp the container and its putrid contents and flee this place before the creature that nearly man Before that creature that nearly man will head for the church. Surely an abomination cannot follow unto hallowed ground. But it bloody well can. Oh. Oh, Jesus. That was not there before. Hang on, I'm in the bloody front of it. Oh, Jesus. Let's go in the graveyard and be chased by this man pig. That'll stop it. Right. Oh, come on. What the fuck is that? Is this me dead now? Livestock and Bibles. Lily dancing. Lily dancing on the table, her eyes aflame. This love burnt into his heart scarred from the heat of this love, of his love dancing. Twin candles bent to the will of the central saint, casting their light to the corners of the chapel. Father Jeremiah, I thought, could be trusted with the secret, but he is like all of the others. So the old priest has gone to the holding pens with his flock. He says he will enter into our world with them. A shepherd indeed. You fucking kill them all. They flock to us now, where once I had to walk amongst them to bring salvation into their lives. Now, drawn by warmth in winter, by the food that Mandus distributes, my church is full and my charges are saved. He walks amongst them, and they almost worship him. He will not allow them to work in his factories, claiming that his workforce is specially trained for the new machinery he uses, and that it would be irresponsible, nay, unethical, to risk such precious lives as he sees here. A changed man since Mexico. It is to be praised that in the face of such an appalling tragedy, and from the confines of his sickbed, as he is often chained to, he conducts one of the greatest and most benevolent charities in all of London. Not content with the rise to become the dominant food produce business in the land, he distributes his goodwill, his fares to the poor, and they congregate about his kingdom in gratitude. Such shit reading on that one. That organ music's pretty epic. Shit. So I need a candle. Bollocks. Some kind of mechanism. A secret and infernal one, no doubt. The missing candlestick is clearly the answer. But why? This I cannot fathom. Why hide secret machines in a place of prayer? And where are the faithful? Why are there drag marks about this altar as if someone was pulled away? What? Was there? Did I miss that? Fucking hell. Ain't that, is it? Shitty, shitty, shit. I want to go back down here. I don't like it. A fucking noise. Great. Why does it make that noise here? push it? No. Don't be a pig. Do I have to light everything or something? I don't know. Wait, what did it say? We sat here, I remember. We sat in our black and we mourned and we prayed and we bowed our heads. How I hated God then, how I spurned him. If this is our Lord, this pig who robs me and my wife, then I refute his embrace. I will carve a new God for us all. Such madness, such a fool I was. If such blasphemous ravings had remained within me, I would be doomed. But even here I feel a machine throb beneath the flags, and I know my path awaits me. Yeah. Did I miss something in the air? No. Shit. What do I do? Oh. Fucking pig head on that. Gotta be in here. Oh, dickhead. The engine fires. The flames are stoked. I hear steam in the walls, vibrations upon the very air. My heart falters at the prospect of throwing the lever and exposing the workings of this dark contraption, but my children beckon me on and I cannot fail them. Crikey. It appears I have no choice. Thus I descend, and may God have mercy upon my soul. If this is my Bedlam, and I am to be cast as Matthews, then I will wear that mantle for the sake of my boys, and face whatever horrors lie beneath the altar. It's getting proper properly dark now, isn't it? Trapdoor? God. Oh, you fucker. Well, this is nice and dark now, isn't it? God. Oh, don't do that. What exhumation is this? What rotten fruit? What be stitching apart? I doubt I will ever be found, yet I leave you this, scrawled in the malodorous half-light, whilst my tormentor shuffles below, my fellow prisoners keen and squeal in the gloam, and where I wait for the knocking upon my cage it signifies it is, finally, my turn to make that dark journey into the interior. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Oh, you fuck. Alright. Gonna save an exit. Because I'm a pussy. Thanks for watching if you did.